Welcome to Harmonized. I am your host, Gigi Naval, a registered dietitian for over 30 years who transitioned to practicing with a functional nutrition approach to help you improve your metabolic health and energy by way of optimizing your gut and hormone health to work in harmony with each other. Do you know if you eat enough? Sometimes we think we do, but we actually don't. I had a client who was frustrated because she couldn't budge the few pounds that she really wanted to take off. And guess what I had her do? I had her stop doing the prolonged intermittent fasting, and then I had her add to her meals. It's all about the additions versus the subtractions. And guess what? When she did those two things, voila, the weight that she wanted to take off to help her metabolic health did what it's supposed to do. It came off. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Our bodies do not know the difference of the different types of stress that we go through. And let's list some of those stresses. Okay, there is emotional stress. It could come from different people. It can come from work, meeting deadlines, studying for exams, getting projects done in school. It could be being chased by a bear or a cheetah or a lion. It's stress, right? All of that is stress. And guess what? When we are not eating enough, our body thinks and believes that we are in a state of stress. So the problem is that the body doesn't know the difference of the different types of stress that we go through. It just knows they are in a state of stress. So not eating enough elevates our cortisol levels. Yes, I know, shockingly, it does. So if we continue to operate in that way, when we are elevating our cortisol levels, then that will throw off our insulin levels, because when cortisol levels are elevated, then that makes our blood sugars go up, and the body says, whoa, we need to get the blood sugars down. So it will shoot out more insulin. And now cortisol and insulin are out of whack. They are not in good balance. And so that will affect our thyroid health. And then when our thyroid health is resulting in hypothyroidism, then that can affect the gut activity to slow down, which can lead to bacterial overgrowth. And then also, while our thyroid health is being affected, that will affect estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Okay, so how do we know that we are eating enough? Well, the first thing is that you will be able to go to the bathroom to do number 2 at least twice a day. 3 times is even better. You will go daily, but you will go at least 2 times a day, and 3 times is even better. Yes, it depends on how much fiber we are consuming, how much water we're drinking, but if you're eating enough, you will go more than once per day to do number 2. I had a client that told me, what? Go that many times in a day? But I just go 1 time a day. Okay, that is not good enough, because we need to move things through our GI tract on a regular basis throughout the day, not just once a day. You want to prevent your gut community from producing overgrowths in the microorganisms in our little ecosystem there. Okay, so that's one way. Another way is that you won't have crashes with your blood sugars. You could also have spikes in blood sugars, because if you're not eating enough, then what happens is that Your body is sensing, ooh, their blood sugars, it's about to go down, and I want to help my person. It doesn't seem like they are going to eat anytime soon, so, oh boy, let's help them out. Oh yes, let's give them more cortisol. Let's save them from having their blood sugars drop. And so now you're finally eating, and the cortisol levels are elevated, and it will make the blood sugars go up even more. So the spikes of blood sugars and the crashes could go haywire. So you will know if you're eating enough because your blood sugars should be even keel throughout the day. Yes, it will go up an hour or so after a meal, even 2, depending on the composition of your meal. But it should be coming down, but it shouldn't come down too low. So when it is going up just right and coming down just right, your energy levels will be good throughout the day. And another sign that you are not eating enough is this: disturbed sleep. Your sleep will be disturbed if you are not eating enough throughout the day. You might wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, and it might be difficult for you to go back to sleep. So it is so important to eat enough throughout the day, enough calories, enough carbohydrates, enough protein, enough fats. If you are under eating, these will be your tall tale signs. You won't be going to the restroom to do number 2 at least 2 to 3 times a day, okay? And your energy levels will have its highs and lows because of sugar spikes, blood sugar spikes, and blood sugar crashes. And you will know you're not eating enough because your sleep will be disturbed. Everything is interrelated and interconnected with our gut health, our hormone health, which then can help our metabolic health. So, yes, determine if you are eating enough and see whether you should eat more. And here's the thing, I am not the biggest fan of all of the intuitive eating principles. There are 10 of them, and I do really appreciate all of them. But some of them, like honor your hunger, and you have to also feel your fullness. Well, here's the thing. Some people think they are eating enough and they feel full after several bites, and they think, okay, I feel full, so I don't need to eat anymore. Ooh, that's not good. And so they don't realize that they are under eating. So it's very important to work with a professional in functional nutrition that can help you and guide you through all this. And that's what I love to do in working with all of my clients. All right, so don't forget, in all that we do, in all that we eat and drink, let us do it all for the glory of God. If you need personalized help in resolving your gut, hormone, or metabolic health challenges, then sign up to work with me in my fusion program called Gut and Hormone Harmonizer in the link located in the description.